So, making yourself comfortable. Yeah, without pointing your attention, without trying to pay attention or pointing your mind, can you allow an awareness of your body in space? So, noticing the sensations of your feet on the ground, your back, whatever sensations you notice, but without pointing your attention, narrowing your attention. There's a sense of your whole body all at once. I don't know about you, but I kind of had this habit of like pointing my eyeballs towards the part of my body that I want to pay attention to. But it's really kind of silly to do that because the physical sensations are already there. They're already in consciousness. So simply let any sensations of movement, temperature, pressure, tension, anything we might call physical sensations, let these simply articulate the space of consciousness. In other words, the very fact that you can notice your body in this moment means that you are conscious. And that the only way that you know that you are conscious, the same token, is that these sensations are showing up. So simply rest with your mind open, gently paying attention to the physical sensations of your body moment by moment, knowing that these show up in consciousness, as consciousness. And if you happen to notice a thought, just notice the thought itself as an entity that articulates the space of consciousness. If you notice sounds, don't relate to them in terms of what you think they're coming from, what you might surmise is creating the sounds. Rather, let the sounds themselves, again, articulate this space of consciousness. Let them show you what consciousness is like right now. They are what consciousness is like. And then anything you might see, even with your eyes closed, if you have your eyes closed, have this visual field. That is made of consciousness. All little points of light, colors and shadow. They're made up out of consciousness. And so, finally, let's explore one more aspect of what's going on here, which is how physical sensations, well, I'll put it in terms of a question. Do physical sensations, sounds, your visual field, thoughts, feelings, smells, any kind of sensory perception, do these all show up in different spaces, different places, or do they all show up in a single unified space? That's not a question to be answered by the mind, by thinking about it. Just notice how there's one space of consciousness happening here, and a visual field just happens to show up in it. Sounds just happen to show up in it. Physical sensations just happen to show up. So do thoughts. We might notice that there isn't really a center to this experience. You might kind of feel like it, like a center like in the middle of your head somewhere. But if you look there, what do you notice? All I notice is muscular tension, pretending to be a center of the space of consciousness. Muscular tension is not a center of anything. It's just another appearance in this centerless space. This single unified space in which everything that you ever notice in your life shows up. What would it be like to play music from this centerless place? Alrighty, so you can let yourself move a little bit, move your hands and feet, and you can open your eyes, and then bring that movement into sitting. Here we go.